this. Shout out. This should be straight.
Popped up recently, and it blew my mind. And I thought, I've never heard this before. You're
I've never.
the first person who's ever brought this to light, because I feel like I'm pretty like based
Yeah,
or
we did.
well read and all sorts of things.
That's
But
good. That
this
means
one
we
I've
locked
never
in.
heard of. You were basically talking about mummy's boys and how
Mommy's. Why talk so long? Okay. Let me see.
in the West, if a man is close with his mother, he's considered a loser and a mummy's boy. And then you then went on to explain the reason why this is. So let's get into this. I absolutely loved what you said. So explain, why is being a mummy's boy actually a good thing, or like why
Yeah. Tell me.
are they attacking the relationship between a man and his mother?
Yeah. Why
So-
are they? Yeah.
Going back to what I said before, remember how
This is honestly interesting. Why?
I said
Yes,
when
I
you're
remember.
doing the karate and everything else like that, and you're a black belt, if you're a mommy's boy, you're automatically elevated to blue belt. And the reason why is because your mom, right, is an installation in her first line of defense when you deal with problematic women, if she's a good mom.
Yeah.
If you
She, you bring in a chick that's a leech, right? She's not really adding too much value, etc. Your mom will meet that woman, be like, no, I'm good. Especially if her son is a higher earner, he has a lot to lose, etc. Your mom is gonna kind of come in and like be a vulture on that chick. This is why so many women hate mommy's boys, because the mom
think so.
a lot of the times is gonna
you feel like that? Nah, that's weird. That's weird for
the
certain.
son from vulturous
But
women.
if it's not like
because
that,
women understand
it's
women
cool, it's cool.
better than anybody else, and this is why I say women don't get along with each other, because they understand each other. So the reason why in the West they hate that is because when you live in pro-feminist countries where divorce highly favors women, etc., the mom a lot of times gets in the way of the woman being able to extract the resources from the son through marriage and divorce court
Oh, okay. I see what he's saying.
in the state.
I was like,
That's
huh?
why they hate us so much. But if you go to like other countries where gender roles are traditional, etc., it's not that big of a deal for a man to be a mama's boy, because the mom, the woman, she's a daddy's girl, right? Just like I said before, the brother and the dad a lot of times protect the daughter from
brother's
fuckery from
girl.
the men. Same thing with
You see, it goes both ways. See, that's equal. For all the equal ones out there.
the sister and the mom. If they come from a good family, they should be doing the same thing. This chick ain't good for you. What the fuck are you doing? She's a whore.
Yeah,
I know
you should have just good people around you in general. But like your parents, that should be like the number one line of defense. They gonna let you know.
Or she just
They
wants you for
actually
your money,
care.
whatever.
They actually
She's
want
able
that,
to
yeah.
like snap the guy out of reality a bit, because a lot of times the guy's just like, she touched my pee-pee, let's do it. So the
Dumbass.
mom or the sister, if they're a good sibling, they kind of come in, or a good mother.
That's really a
First
lot
line
of them,
defense.
but
Same thing with, and that's what families should do. They should protect their siblings from the opposite gender a lot of times, because when your sibling or your mom or your father comes in, there's no sexual interest. So they're able to give you objective, good advice from the other party.
I mean, my brother's in his late 20s, but I think when he gets to marriage age, so like 35, I think I'll be
100%.
I'll be terrible. Any
Yeah.
woman that comes
Yeah.
in, I'll be like, don't
I
like
should
that
go
one,
on.
don't
Oh,
like
okay,
that one.
okay.
That's the way it's gotta
she's
be
not
too.
worth it.
yeah, he was saying that's the
That's-
first thing he said when she's a good mother. Like, yeah, they have to actually be like real mothers, and then when you have a real mother, then appreciate that. Because there's some people that don't even have, like, imagine your only foundation is not a good foundation. That'd be terrible.
That's the way it's got to
That's
be. And I
fascinating.
think this is why family is so important. Because if a family does its job correctly, right, they're very protective of who comes in, because they're looking at it like, you're not going to come in and fuck up what we created here. So a mommy's boy, a lot of times that mom is the first line of defense, which is why she's so hated in the West, because she is the first line of defense from the divorce courts destroying her son, if she's a good mom.
Yeah, and it's true, because if a girlfriend said to me, oh, don't go for him, he's a mummy's boy,
Like, what the fuck?
you would naturally just be put off, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Well, wouldn't we? Yeah, we'd
Yeah.
be put off. So that's, when you said that, I was like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
And that actually makes sense, because at the same time, I wouldn't want to marry a man who has a bad relationship with his mother. Like, that would be a red flag. So
Yeah, I get it.